Welcome. It's Domain Dave from CheapWineFinder.com with another wine. Not a holiday wine. We're taking a break from holiday wines for a short period. Maybe it does fit in with the holidays, just because. We'll get to that in a second. And what do we have here? It's a lovely Chardonnay, 100 calories, 0 sugar, and what is it? 10% alcohol, no grams, no fat. From Trader Joe's for $7.99. It's a fitness wine, and maybe it's a holiday one with everything going on, and holiday cookies and holiday meals and holiday drinks. Maybe lower calorie, lower alcohol wine is important and part of the season. And this is a brand new wine from Trader Joe's. Last summer they had a Slim Vines. I think we did the Sauvignon Blanc. We have all that on the CheapWineFinder.com webpage with the links and all that type of thing. And that was a wine that was produced for them by a family-owned winery out of Monterey, who also have their own brand of diet wines, which I guess you call it. Called Sunny with a Chance of Flowers, and they have a proprietary method of getting rid of the alcohol and then getting rid of the sugar, and they kind of explained it, how they take it out and put it back in, and only a partial part of it. And that was like 8% alcohol and 85 calories, so that one was a little bit less in calories and a little bit less in calories and alcohol, but it had carbohydrates and it had protein, where this has none. So it seems to be two different methods of taking out the things you don't want and leaving in the rest. I'm going to have a sip because it's in my glass hand, so I'm going to drink it. And it's not bad at all. When I first had it, the first sip was, I don't know about this. But ever since then, it's starting to grow on me to where, as it opens up, that does happen. It starts to taste, I'm starting to get layers. They said it was complex wine, and I wrote that this isn't that complex. But now I'm starting to get kind of like buttered apple pie. Not sweet, just that thing. And some lemons and some green apples and some peaches and pears and some little salty sensation, and it's like some a little bit of tropical fruit. It's starting to get there. I mean, it still has a lighter body. I like a richer style personally, but if I'm going to drink Chardonnay, I want a little bit of richer style. But that's a preference and not a fault. I'm going to take another sip, which tells you it tastes pretty good. So there's not a big trade-off for alcohol, or lower calories. You're not really missing out on anything. It kind of is a bit of a hedonistic wine. It's got a lot of flavors, and it's sleek and smooth. Yeah, I don't know. It's at first I was going, I don't know, and now I think I know. And so it's one of those things, though, if you really, really, really want to do a low-calorie wine, I think a Prosecco is 85 calories and even less, and as long as you get the brut. Sparkling wine brut, or even nature is no sugar added. You get a sparkling wine, since those are picked before they get ripe and they add sugar, and if you have a sparkling wine that they don't add sugar, well, you're going to get less alcohol, and quite often you get less less sugar on top of that, so, and less calories. So there you go. You can have a wine and watch your calories at the same time. $7.99, man, it's good. Like I said, I prefer a richer style, but that's just me, and I kind of like the taste of this wine. Just take another sip. So I'm complaining about a wine I'm drinking every 20 seconds, so just take that for what it is. So there you go. It's a healthier wine. Though 100 calories isn't too crazy, but it is less, and 10% alcohol is pretty light for a white wine, especially a California Chardonnay. and you do get good flavor. I don't know what happened to the Slim Vines version that was out this summer. That might have been wine that was only there for a while, since the winery itself that made it had their own wine. So that could be that's gone, and this is the replacement, but it's a good replacement. Like the other one too, you cannot have your cake and drink your wine too. So there you go. I mean, I'm not crazy about it, but it tastes good for what it is. I wouldn't, if I'm drinking Chardonnay, I wouldn't necessarily go out and buy I keep on saying diet Chardonnay, a healthy Chardonnay, whatever you want to call it, if for my own drinking pleasure. But this one is a pleasurable drinking experience. Costs $7.99 and has a little less of the things you don't want. So all in all, it's a plus, and I'll probably take another sip, so it makes this a 4-sip wine. So I guess it's a good one. We'll be back to the holiday seasons in the next wine. We've got a couple of things going. We've got a sparkling wine extravaganza and all sorts of other wines. Just some fun coming up. We've got a few weeks to go before the holidays are over and 2022 comes in. So we'll keep working at it, and hopefully you'll keep listening. So like us where you like your podcast, if you will, and stay safe, stay warm, stay healthy, and I'll be talking to you. Adios. Bye-bye. Keep it cheap.